The most important thing missing from your musician bio isn't more impressive credits. It's you, who you really are, why you make music, what your performances are actually like. That's what concert presenters want to know, and that's what most musicians' bios don't tell. Hi, I'm Angela Beeching, and this is what I help musicians figure out. A client I'll call Diana, a violinist with excellent credentials, came to a coaching call in tears asking, why is writing a bio so hard? She'd originally come to me to work on her email pitches, but when we looked at what she was sending presenters, the bio snippet, the website links, the first impression she was making, it became clear the email pitches weren't the heart of the problem. The truth is, you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. So we started in with her bio, because the About page is almost always where readers go first. I gave her an assignment. Make a list, everything that might go in your bio without censoring. I told her, write a sentence about why she makes music, what drew her to it. Write another about what audiences experience in her performances and what she wants her music to do in the world. None of these are simple questions. They take real reflecting. Then we went back and forth on drafts. 9, count them, 9 rewrites. It took far longer than Diana expected. And that's when she asked the question that's probably on your mind too. Why is writing a bio so damned hard? There are 4 reasons, and knowing them makes the work easier. Number 1, writing about ourselves brings up every self-esteem issue we have. Every musician I've coached, no matter how accomplished, feels like when it comes to writing their bio, they're not enough, that their credits aren't good enough, that they should be further along in their careers. That relentless self-judgment is what makes facing the blank page so hard. This isn't a you problem, it's the problem. Number 2, we mimic other people's bios. Diana asked me, what's wrong with that? Here's what's wrong. Most musicians' bios are full of boring lists of performance credits, awards, and degrees, most of which concert presenters and audiences don't care about. When we model our bio on what we see online, we perpetuate the same mistakes and end up sounding indistinguishable from everyone else. Number 3, we think the bio is about proving we're worthy. It isn't. A bio is a call to action. Its job is to get the presenter curious enough to click play so that they check out your music. An effective bio helps answer the presenter's questions, which include, is this musician right for my audience? And what makes their performances distinctive? The moment you stop trying to impress and start instead trying to connect, everything about the bio changes. And number 4, and this one's connected to the third, we prioritize sounding impressive over making a human connection. We use fancy words and include long lists of venues and teachers, empty adjectives. We try to sound professional and end up sounding stuffy and cliched instead, just like everybody else. We hide behind the professional front because we're afraid that who we actually are isn't enough. It is. It's the only thing that is. Presenters do want to know your key credits. That's how they assess fit, but that's not enough. What gets them interested is what's distinctive about your music, your projects, your perspective. What makes you tick as a musician and as a human. A bio that only lists credentials answers one question and leaves the most important one completely unanswered. So what actually works? Telling your truth. Once Diana stopped trying to sound impressive and started telling the truth about her work, about the actual projects she took on, the programming that wasn't like anyone else's, her bio came alive. Presenters read it, they clicked through, they were curious. And something else shifted too. The confidence that came from finally telling her truth, that carried over into everything, her pitches, her networking, her negotiations. She was showing up in life with a new energy. Part of what Diana and I worked with wasn't just the writing, it was the resistance underneath it. The voice that said her work wasn't distinctive enough, that she hadn't performed at the right venues, that she wasn't ready to put herself forward. That's the work that made the 9 rewrites possible. And it's what made the difference in the end. If you've been putting off rewriting your bio because it feels impossible, that's not a discipline problem. It's the resistance underneath it. And that's exactly what we work on together. The link's below if you want to talk. And if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Please pass it along to another musician who could use the help. We're all in this together.